Hi everyone, Brad Redekop here, your Member of Parliament for Saskatoon West. Just got back from Ottawa this morning, and there's some things that we talked about in Ottawa that I wanted to share with you. Saskatoon and all of Canada is in a crisis. Every day a family is split up due to drugs. Every day children are being neglected or abandoned due to drugs. And every day someone is dying because of a drug overdose. We're in the height of a drug epidemic, and it's hurting our society. There have been over 1,200 overdose deaths since 2020 in Saskatchewan, many of them happening on the west side of Saskatoon. Every day in Saskatoon, I hear about the destruction being caused by narcotics in our community. There are tens of thousands of victims in Saskatoon because those who use and those who tragically die are not the only victims. There's families, children, friends, and neighbors of those afflicted by addiction who have suffered secondhand the results of these drugs. And it's a primary cause of homelessness and crime, making our streets and our communities unsafe and putting people in extremely vulnerable situations. Addiction is a curse. It happens to all kinds of people, and they all need help. Justin Trudeau's approach to this problem is called safe supply. This means providing opioid drugs like hydromorphone for free to addicts as a safe alternative to fentanyl. But according to a recent National Post story, the Liberals' approach is only fueling the opioid crisis. Frontline addictions counselors and physicians are speaking out. Safe supply is not working. What's really happening is these drugs are often sold to people new to drugs or children, and the money is used by the experienced drug users to buy fentanyl. And the taxpayer is subsidizing this addiction. The increased supply of hydromorphone has dropped the price to less than $2, sometimes as low as 25 cents, which increases addictions even more. The Liberals have spent tens of millions of dollars on safe supply, but it's only fueling the opioid crisis and lining the pockets of drug dealers. This is not compassion, and this is not a long-term solution. What is needed is a common-sense, conservative approach to the opioid crisis. We need to increase drug treatment and rehabilitation capacity in Saskatchewan and all across Canada. We need to get people off the streets and into care. We need to take this seriously and stop encouraging drug use. Families I talk with are desperately looking for a place to treat their loved ones rather than leaving them to fend for themselves. This is what a conservative government would do. Our community needs to heal. Saskatchewan needs to heal. Instead of handing out free drugs, conservatives will focus on treatment and end this government-sponsored drug epidemic.